Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. A lot of things discouraging people from being honest to one another. I don't know why sometimes people go through a lot in life. I'll share a personal experience with you. Years back, what really made me not to have trust friends, but I still have good friends that I trust, I like. But I had an experience when I was younger. That was years back, but after that time, I've been very careful and nothing has reoccurred. I had a boyfriend then who I'm currently married to now. Very good friend. I had friends actually. We met in the school there. We were growing up, we were having fun, we had life. It was fun for every one of us. But something happened then. Because we all claimed we had our own boyfriends, our serious boyfriends, they were going to marry us. We weren't sure anyway, but we know the way you just do this man woman thing. That was that, because we were grown girls. We were having fun, having life like girls. We just felt we were all just, we were doing things right, in the sense that we were moving together, if you know what I mean, like girls life. Everybody was having fun and we could talk to ourselves, we could advise one another. Amongst us, actually, some of us had already had their own fiancé or people that had proposed to them. They were already engaged anyway, and they were getting ready to get married even while still in college. So it was as good as that. I'm just doing this so you know the setup. You understand the setup more. So everybody was good, behaving like decent girls, already married. I have my boyfriend, you have yours. We could spend hours talking about all these boys, all these men, because they were all in our lives one way or the other. There was this particular friend of mine. We were actually very, very close. I won't tell you a lie. We were close, and we were those kind of people that was very serious at school too. So we could have something to fall back on after school. We had homework, we had things we were doing together. We were going to library together most times. I didn't see any reason why there would be a fallout. So one time, because everybody then will refer to me as married, but I wasn't married anyway, and I knew I wasn't married then, but they will say, oh, she's married, just because they all know there was a serious man somewhere. But I knew others that were engaged, but I wasn't as at that time. I won't say I was anyway. So on this fateful day, my fiance came from far away to visit because he usually comes around. And before he came, I told my friends he will be coming because he takes us out. We all have fun and all that. So everybody got ready. He came and we all had fun. We stayed with him for a while. We were gisting. The whole place was full. You could hear our voices. Girls, when they start doing their chit chat and all that, the house is always very noisy and beautiful anyway. Women. So we talked, we laughed, and that. Everybody left. Then my fiance never told me this, actually. Not until I went back. There was holiday as usual, and I went to school. Oh, actually, he never told me. Not him anyway, the girl. So some other girls started calling me when I came back from my short break, midterm break. Yeah, what's happened? Your fiancé came around, and the girl said your fiancé was admiring her and all that. I said, no, that's not possible, because he won't admire her, talk less of even talking to her. If I didn't trust my fiancé then, it could have led to maybe a quarrel amongst us, or me not getting married to him today. So I really confronted him, because some of you will say, oh, no, if you trust, don't confront. I don't know which you will do. I really like to know. Can you tell me Will you go to confront the person or your fiancé to know the exact thing that happened, or just stay away and shy away from the story, or make up your own decision, make up your mind on what you really want? I also like to know. But in my own case, other girls called me aside and told me, she said my fiancé didn't really like me, that he would have preferred her to me. I didn't want to believe that. And I called my fiancé aside. I asked, do you know what I discovered at the end of the day? They never had a conversation, because one, that wasn't even possible at all. We were together. She never went back to where he put up to see him, and she confirmed that to me. But up till now, the reason why that lady did what she did, I can't understand. Either she did that just to make people feel, I can't tell. If you can help me out, I will really appreciate. For those of you that are close to me, you must have heard this story one or twice from me. And that really, till now, it really shook me to the extent that I find it difficult to really confide in people. Even when they are best friends, they talk to me, they confide, just very few. You see me really confiding in and telling them personal things, because that brought me down for a very long time. But now it's past. I've gotten over it anyway, but it's still there. The shock, the betrayal, the pains, the anger. And some people would like to know what happened between me and my friend. Actually, that was the end, because the shock just couldn't let me believe what I saw or what I heard. I let her go. And even to crown it all, the school, this semester was going to, we were going, in short, we were passing out. And that just made it easier for me, because I passed out before you knew it. Myself and my fiancé went for our introduction. She must have heard the story that we eventually got married. Okay, this happened, let's say, 31 years ago. So I'll use this opportunity to tell you, if you have friends, don't be afraid. Because, see, though she sent a message across later apologizing, but that pains didn't really go off. But I've forgiven her. I've forgotten about it in terms of anger in heart. Because if I didn't marry the man, that's when I would say, oh. But we got married. At least we are married, we've been married, and we have kids. The relationship is still on, so it's past. One thing, I don't know why people cook up stories against the other party. I'm using this today, so if you are part of that, or you know somebody that really cooks up stories from nowhere, because most of us do it either intentionally or even not thinking in mind that we might be harming this person or causing problems in people's homes, people's relationship, people's affair. If you are that type that just talk for talking's sake, I will use this opportunity to say it. Mind what you say. Rethink. Just don't say things because you want people to castigate the next person, or for people to think that relationship that person is into, or that thing the next party is doing, is not worth it. If you are that type, please, there's no point. I always believe in one thing. Treat anybody the way you expect that person to treat you. There's no point castigating someone. There's no point bringing somebody low. There's no point tarnishing one's image just to make yourself look important, or to make yourself being noticed amongst people. Because now I have that picture in my mind about her, about our other side that I didn't really know. Even if she comes back as a changed person today, I will have to be extra careful, in the sense that she has done this before. There's always a tendency that something else, even something worse than this, can happen. So that is all. But amongst all of this, I will tell all of us that forgiveness heart, we should all have it. If I didn't have it, I won't still be here to talk about this story today, because I will still be staying on what has happened in the past. But I've forged on, I've talked about these stories to my kids, and sometimes myself and my husband laugh over it. We still keep asking ourselves till now that, but why did she just form this story? I said, I don't know. He says he doesn't know. Because it's strange. And you see, some people, I would say, they form things. And they form things against the next person. And it looks really real. Even in places of work, you see people just say a story about somebody. This person is this. This person has this character. This person behaves in this manner. And other people just believe. They take it up without investigating, and it goes rounds to the next. That's what we call bad tittle-tattle. It's bad way of portraying things. You just want to drain the next person. What is your reason? What is your motive? What do you want to achieve? Why I don't know. I'm even short of words. Sometimes you don't know why certain people do certain things. It's still common among friends. You could have 5 or 4 friends. 3 amongst them could just be saying something that is not true. And the other ones will believe without really having to come closer to know you. And that story starts going. And everybody thinks, oh, it is true. Because somebody that they respect so much in the group have said something. It's negativity. It's negativity. Even places where you worship, you see that too. It's very common. People say something, oh, this sister is going out with this brother, this man is going out with this woman, and this woman's husband. Stop it. If it's not gonna profit you, there is no need. If it's not gonna put food on your table, there is no need. There's no need. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all of this, and thank you so much. If you've not subscribed to my channel before, honestly, please do. But if you have subscribed, thanks for subscribing. This is another one from HOB. How else do I say it? Please subscribe.